Welcome to another complete repair guide. Today we'll be discussing how to fix your Amana furnace. This guide will include LED flashes, troubleshooting, and repair tips. For more information, check out our website. There's a link in the description. If you're looking for help fixing your Amana furnace, look no further. Our comprehensive Amana furnace error code guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Code: 1 LED flash that stays on continuously. Problem: no signal from the thermostat. Fix: turn off the unit's power and check connections. Code: single LED flash. Problem: furnace lockout due to an excessive number of ignition retries. 3. Fix: locate and correct gas interruption. Reset by lowering it for 20 seconds and then raising it back. The furnace will reset itself after 1 hour. Code: 2 LED flashes. Problem: the draft inducer is not operating or the pressure switch circuit has closed. Fix: replace the induced draft blower pressure switch. Or repair the short. Code: 3 LED flashes. Problem: the pressure switch is open. Fix: the pressure switch may need to be replaced. Code: 4 LED flashes. Problem: pressure issue. High limit cutoff due to faulty wiring or bad filters. Fix: replace or clean the air filter. Clean drain tubes of moisture or debris. May have an open limit switch that requires a jump. Ensure not to run it with the main switch bypassed. Code: 5 LED flashes. Problem: the unit is sensing a flame without a call for heat. Fix: might be the result of a slowly closing valve. Turn off the gas until the valve is fixed. Code: 7 LED flashes. Problem: faulty flame sensor. Fix: the flame sensor might be dirty or placed too far from the flame. Clean if dirty. Replace if defective. Code: continuous LED flashing. Problem: the polarity of volt power is reversed. Fix: review wiring diagram to correct polarity. If you're looking for help fixing your Amana furnace, look no further. Our comprehensive Amana furnace troubleshooting guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and show you how to read your model's error codes. Not heating. Most likely, either the electrical system providing your furnace's power has shorted or the power switch has blown. Try resetting your furnace's circuit breaker. If it has blown, you will need to replace it. The furnace's igniter might either be cracked or faulty. Check the part for cracks. If it is, then replace the igniter. If it isn't cracked, use a multimeter to test for continuity. Cycling irregularly. Your thermostat might be adjusting incorrectly, causing the furnace to cycle on and off too often. If your thermostat has an adjustable calibration scale, adjust the heat anticipator. If this does not stabilize the unit, you may have to replace the thermostat. Not blowing hot air. Your blower motor may have completely burnt out. If this doesn't seem to be the case, then the connecting belt may have simply broken. Test to see if power is reaching the motor. If it does but isn't running, the motor has likely failed. If the motor runs but the air doesn't move, the connecting belt has probably broken. You'll have to replace the belt. Blowing too much air. The control board regulates the amount of voltage that reaches each functioning part. If the relay that controls the blower motor has failed, it will continually send voltage to the motor. Replace the control board. The contact that controls the blower motor on your thermostat may be stuck closed, causing the blower motor to run continuously. Use a multimeter to check for continuity. If it appears the thermostat is the issue, replace it. Leaking water. The problem may involve your drain pipe starting and then stopping shortly after. Your furnace's flame sensor monitors the burner, detecting whether a flame is present. If it is either defective or dirty, it will not be able to detect a flame. If dirty, clean the sensor using a fine abrasive pad. If faulty, replace the flame sensor. If you're looking for help fixing your Amana furnace, look no further. Our comprehensive Amana furnace repair guide will explain common issues, provide tips, and maybe show you how to repair your appliance. Amana manufactures appliances that homeowners have come to trust. Even a trustworthy appliance requires occasional maintenance or repair. However, if you're in need of Amana appliance repair from experienced professionals, your local appliance helper can help. Amana furnace is not heating. The igniter gets very hot and glows bright orange to light the gas burner. If the igniter fails or cracks, the furnace won't heat. To determine if the igniter is faulty, remove the igniter and inspect it for cracks. If the igniter is cracked, Replace it. If the igniter is not cracked, use a multimeter to test the igniter for continuity. If the igniter does not have continuity, replace it. Amana furnace is noisy or loud. The blower wheel blows air out of the furnace and through the house. The blower wheel is attached to the blower motor shaft with a set screw. If the set screw is loose, the blower wheel will wobble on the motor shaft, and the wheel will be noisy as it turns. Check the set screw to ensure that it is properly tightened. Next, inspect the wheel for damage. If the blower wheel is damaged, replace it. Amana furnace starts then stops. The flame sensor monitors the burner to detect whether or not a flame is present. If the flame sensor is defective, it might fail to detect a flame. If the flame sensor does not detect a flame, the control board will shut off voltage to the gas valve to prevent the furnace from heating. Sometimes, if the flame sensor is dirty, it will fail to detect a flame. Try cleaning the flame sensor with a fine abrasive pad. If the furnace still doesn't heat, replace the flame sensor. Amana furnace blower not running. The blower motor blows air through the return vent, past the heat exchanger, and into the home's venting. First, make sure that power is getting to the motor. If power is getting to the blower motor, but the motor does not run, the motor may be burned out. If the blower motor is burned out, replace it. If the blower motor hums, check the blower fan to ensure that it spins freely. If the blower fan is unobstructed but does not spin freely, replace the blower motor. Amana furnace blower runs all the time. The control board has relays that regulate the voltage to each component in the furnace. If the relay that controls the blower motor fails while it is closed, it will send continuous voltage to the blower motor, causing the motor to run continuously. If the control board is at fault, replace it. Check the circuit breaker and power supply. If the furnace stops working or the thermostat screen is blank, check if the circuit breaker tripped or blew a fuse. Also, make sure the power cord is plugged into an outlet. Reduce drafts. If a draft causes problems with the pilot light, you may need to close the windows or doors in the room. Maintenance. Every year, at the end of the summer or beginning of fall, hire a furnace repair specialist to inspect and maintain the furnace. The professional will get the unit ready for the upcoming cool weather and fix problems that could cause breakdowns or expensive repairs during busy winter months. Furnace installation. If you need to replace your furnace, use a furnace contractor's expertise to determine the right type and size for your home or commercial space. Ignition control or pilot light problems. As problems may result from clogged components or faulty electrical components, leave ignition issues to the experts. Mechanical issues. Unless you receive training to repair furnaces, let professionals handle problems related to mechanical wear and tear. Otherwise, you may void the warranty on the appliance or accidentally cause a larger problem. Natural gas or propane problems. When you suspect problems with the gas feed or valve because of a malfunction with the gas pressure regulator, call a professional for help. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more repair guides.